Good morning again. It'd be kind of rough up here. I did about 15 of them already, so still nervous. So I'm gonna say it's been a good year for me, and just saying for now is just time to get back to the good Lord. So I'm going to pray to you first. Father, thank you this morning for me being still the testimonies I'm going through and just listening to what you're going to me to do. And amen. Well, I know everybody here, so it's a good thing. So that I'm saying that I came from starting back forward from a good family coming up. Father worked all the life from 77, had 8 kids to raise by herself. Mama did work. So the only thing he did was coming up was drinking a lot and he still took care of the kids. And only over the years, um, just like me, had good family, good background, always in church, singing in choir, Bible study all weekend, just study. But I knew the Lord, but didn't have time to seek Him out. Always doing myself. And I noticed that when He asked me to do things, I do the opposite, not doing what He said do. I always go running, hiding, doing things that I shouldn't do. He always tell me, do this, do that, but I never did. And it came to a place that the people that he knows that you love that so much that you always try to do for them, and it falls on like when I was, I say, from 18 till 36, I was married to one married. We had 3 kids, and she had um, she had diabetes, and at the time that I was doing in my mess, then I just left home. They always called the phone, but she never did answer. And I was in D.C. visiting my sisters and my mom at the time she was living. And I got a phone call. I think my sister Helen, she called and said, "Get back to Mississippi." I said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I left home Monday." And so she was in diabetic coma in the house for 3 days. And she had rushed to the hospital. She came out of the coma, came out of the bed thing. And I talked to her my first back home Friday. I was still in my mess, getting high at the time. And hospital, she said, how the kids are. It was like 3 kids. The youngest one he was only 4 years old at the time. And she said, "I'm ready to go home." I said, "Okay, we'll leave tomorrow." So I left her, went out, came back in about 9 o'clock that night. She went to a cardiac arrest, and she died in my arms. And that drove me over the top again of doing doing drugs. They know I think there was the day, it was a day after I buried her. Still, that was in my head said, do drugs. I did drugs. Didn't want to do it, but it was hard. And I did with 3 kids of my own, working, all that still, just going through a lot. And I did my brother died in '07. He was drinking too. He was drinking liquor, smoked cigarettes. And he was going to do a simple operation, but eyes. And they called me. He called me that Sunday, said he ready to come home. I said, okay, I better pick you up Monday. It's in Jackson, at the VA hospital. And then he called me, I said, better Monday pick you up. So about 10 Monday morning, they called me back. It's your brother on life support. I said, that's impossible. I talked to him last night, he ready to come home. So they said, they gave him some anesthesia with the throat, that took my throat to see what's wrong with him. And the way down from the anesthesia. And that was another total that put me on downfall of doing the wrong thing, but he knew what I was doing. But he said, as long as you do it at home, that's a good thing, not in the streets. I said, okay. So his funeral was the 26th of Thanksgiving. Yeah, that was the 18th, 26th, they buried him. And then I was trying to do the right thing, and still went to jail in 08, with the prison in 08, did a year, got out. And then when they visit, I see my mom, and she was paralyzed on one side because she was arguing with my two brothers at the time, were doing drugs. And I was in Georgia, I was in Atlanta. And she called me and said, the boys were fighting in the house. So she had to get up between them, push them apart. And I already told them, they said, y'all was the problem, killing mama. Because y'all, one the alcoholic and one drug addict. And so that was a total when she passed in 13, that took me into another swirl of doing the wrong thing. So had to get, I didn't want to focus on drugs, had to get my mind off of losing my wife, my brother, my mom, all in years passing by. Then it was like in 2020, yeah, 2020. The 22. My brother, my dad had some kids up under me that I didn't know. It was like, he was like I was 52, he was 50. And he died of, it was COVID came in at the time. And he was a drinker, he was doing drugs too at the time. And everybody, they thought that he was the oldest of that family, but I was the oldest of that family. I was adopted. So when they had kids after that, when I went to the funeral, looking in the casket, like, see my twin. We were 2 years apart. So looking down at him, everybody thought it was me. No, they're like a ghost, like opposite. And then that's another thing that threw me off the loop. He died. And so God was still like, I say like, well, Jonah, run from God's word. Run from God, tell him what to do, the right thing to do. And I still wasn't do it, won't listen to him. And this was like, they were coming here. I went to a place in Nashville. I think Tony called, my sister Shirley. And which day she said I would go downtown to do that one. I said I'll do it 8 months. It was an 3 months program, that was it. Nothing I would do, I said it. And then Shirley said, Crawfield. I said, where is it? We're in the boondocks, ain't it? So we passed Nashville. Then Tony called back twice again. Then about 5:30, 6 o'clock, he called. And I told her, I said, we'll be there about 8:30. Said, no, we don't get there, we get a room, it's still night. I said, nah, I know, if I leave, I ain't going there. I know I ain't going. So she said, no, you gonna go. I said, oh, don't do this. So we told her to show over 8:30. We told Tony we'd be in Thursday morning at 10. So we got a room at the hotel. But all that night, I was still praying. I said, Lord, I don't know about this. Still didn't know about it. Then I said, what is it? I said, she said, I heard my pastor's son went there. I said, what is that place? I didn't know it was an 8 to 10 month program. I didn't know that. I thought like in 30 days, 60 days, I'm going to go back home. But I got here, looked around, gave me the offer. Then it said, no phones, no phones. I can't be here that long. No TV. Time to go. Then somebody, they were going to visit around there, signing papers. It was Philip in the office. I think Travis came in too, and all of us there. And I said, oh, no, I can't do this. He said, you can do it. I said, I don't know about this now. I can't do no too much, no TV, no phone call neither. No, I can't do all this. So I said, well, I get a chance. And so that's why I did. For the first 2 months, I want to do it. So but now I see why that God came here for a reason to help the young people to come in under me in the program that was struggling. I was struggling. God helped me out for a long way. God helped me out to do the right thing. And so He keep me still just to focus on Him, not running all the time. I always been a runner. I always wanted to get up and go, just be here. But it's a good place, though. It is. Good place you want to be close to God and do the right thing. A lot of people want to leave on the first 2 weeks, get here. I noticed this, I'll be there. And try to talk to everybody to do the right thing. And I try to do the right thing to help people that coming in that did worse than I did. And it's just a lot. Just to listen to His word. Just to be still and patient and be humble. That you are in a good, safe place. You're not out there doing drugs again, not homeless, not in the streets. Where you going to eat your food, you will eat again. So I just tell everybody that everybody just be still, be patient, and God will answer your prayers. He answers mine. For a long time, I really want to just say, these people are wanting to be crazy. They won't listen to me. None of that, but I want to write them up all the time, but I just don't want to do that. But now I still got to. It's a love. It's not nothing but love. We love you. We want to do what we can for y'all. All of us. The stuff we all doing good to help people out that we all need that. All of the help. I'd be a year. I'm still short. I'm still struggling on the things that I work on. So, yes. Just let you know, if anybody out there that really desperate help, need guidance, that call around, you get the preachers, to any missions around the world, that we got 19 left around here that can help us out, that who are scared to ask for help. But there's a phone call away. He only needs to pray to God, and we all do the right thing. This to Him. And with that, can I ask my brother Parker to pray us out, please?